Well, welcome to a new review of this here, which is a Xiaomi Body Composition Scale 2, and let's unbox it. That was quick. So let's take a look in more detail. What is this about? So we have the Xiaomi logo, we have 4 pillars here that represent the pillars here, I would say. And we have a flap where we have to insert batteries. And this is an interesting one because I had to buy those batteries. So if you want to buy this Xiaomi scale, intelligent scale, smart scale, however you would like to call it, you have to buy those batteries separately. They don't come in the box. Those are AAA batteries. And as you can see here, I have bought this brand here, which is like a brand for rechargeable batteries, so I can recharge them if I want to. We can close the flap, and that's basically it. There are no buttons, nothing. If you want to start using the scale, what you have to do is just simply step on it. I will do this with my hands now, and you can see it will start lighting up and show you the pressure that you put on it, or the weight that you put on it. What you have to make sure of is that you use of course a floor which is not as soft as maybe this material here, but a hard material, hard floor. Otherwise, if you step on it, it will show you 2 less. But if you press on it and it is showing 0, it should be okay. And then you can step on it, and yeah, the only function this has basically is measuring the weight. Not only this, as you can see here, those little sensors basically, or those little pads here have sensors underneath them, which are also possible, or which are able to sense stuff, hence the name sensors. And this is like, they can try to analyze your body, like how much fluid is in your body, like water and other things. So yeah, this is just a scale showing you how much you weight in its dumbest form. If you want to make it really intelligent, you need an app for this. And let's take a look at this app. So the app that you need is the Xiaomi Fit App. So if you own already a Xiaomi device, like a Xiaomi Band 4 or 5 or whatever, you maybe already have this application installed. Otherwise, you can just download it from the Google Play Store. Let me open it up here. And there you can see my Xiaomi Fit App. As you can see, it has some sleep cycles and other things that it can track. And if you're now angry because I'm talking about health data stored in the cloud, watch my previous video. It will be linked up here somewhere, or even more, and it will talk about the good and bad things a little bit when it comes to tracking health data and storing it in the cloud. As you can see here, I only have my Mi scale in here, so I only have my weight in here, and as you can see, I was measuring my weight, and you can see I'm a little bit overweight, I would say, even though it tells me I have a BMI, so body mass index of 23.1, which is normal, but 75.10 kilograms. I should maybe not step on the scale after eating. So you can see I have better values. Hey, I have to go a bit back, but I have better values here. So anyway, what it will tell you is some basic information, just like as you can see here on the top, the weight that you have at this time of the day. The BMI is underneath there, and it will tell you if it's normal or if you're overweight or even underweight. Then it has some statistics. This is a good thing of a cloud where you can anonymously, more or less, have statistics like, for example, 72% of people are heavier than me. Apparently I'm lighter than most of the people owning such a scale, or another device that does measurements and is in here. Then we have the idle weight for me. So if you add yourself in here, it will ask for your age and it will ask for your height as well and some basic information. And from this it will then calculate an idle weight, and as you can see here, 4 kilograms too much, I would say 4 or 5 even, as you saw here. Okay, where is it? 75.10. Okay, maybe have to go to the toilet. Then maybe if you take a longer sitting there, it can go down 1 kilogram, but no. Have to do some sports probably. And then you have some general information about the weight, and you have some other options, just like for example you can zoom out if you want to see here different information. You have the option to weight an infant, which is like pretty interesting, but probably he will fit on this. Zooming out means here, as you can see here, this is like zooming out now and see all my measurements in here. And I can see also the progress that I did here, like 0.1 kilograms more than before. And compared to 8 days ago, I gained 0.15 kilograms. If I go back to the 74 kilograms that I had a few days ago, by measuring, I lost 1 kilogram and lost 1 kilogram from one day to another. It all depends, of course, on how you measure, when you measure. So after a shower, for example, when you measure, then of course it will show you a bit more eventually because you have more water inside of you, and other things. But let me go back and let me go to body score, because it's also creating a score and it gives you some additional information. Just the 4 pads that I was talking about can measure water inside of your body, apparently. And here it measured like water 54.3, so I'm almost not enough water, which is insufficient. So let's drink a glass of water. Hopefully that helps. Then visceral fat 10. So I'm at the border to getting high, which is a little bit, I have to reduce it. Reduce less than 9. Keep doing exercise and having balanced the diet. This is what they are suggesting me. Okay, I have to do this then. Then the body fat, as you can see here, they have also like a scale which goes from very low, normal, increased and high. And I would not say in the normal, but I'm a bit higher than normal, so 20.8%, and I think the border is at 22%. So too much body fat, pay attention to diet and do more exercises to keep healthy. Yeah, you said this already with the fat. And now body fat, visceral fat, what's the difference with them? And don't tell me what maybe you have to Google this. So anyway, then goals. It's telling me about goals, and you can see here the body mass index again, 23.1, and I can click on this and it will give me also a nice scale and the formula how to measure this. So as you can see here, that your height is very important. So make sure to type in the right height, otherwise your body mass index might be wrong. And in this case, you can see it's still in normal, but it's a bit higher than the middle of the normal, what I like to prefer to be in. Then muscles is also telling me about muscles, and here you can see I'm a bit higher than the normal again. In this case, it's a good thing because I have a bit more muscles than I expected them to be. And you can see a nice explanation again about this. How is it doing this measurement? I think it is doing this measurement by the sensors that it has. I'm not quite sure how it will measure then the muscles. It is probably somehow gaining, it's just dividing or just subtracting the fat that it measured, and then it gets to the muscles. But when it comes to proteins and stuff, I'm like, how is this going to work? I'm just standing on it, and especially if I'm not standing barefoot on it and don't have a touch with my skin to increase the measurement. Also when it comes to how much water you have in your body. It's interesting how it tries to tell me what it has. But it's interesting that it somehow pulls the data in. If someone can tell me how it does it, please write it in the comment sections down below. You've eaten too much protein. Try to keep a balanced diet and eat more high fiber vegetables. But you can see I'm at the edge of, no, I'm not at the edge of good. I'm over good. I'm in good. So I'm in good. You've eaten too much protein. Try to keep a balanced diet and eat more high fiber vegetables. So proteins I have good. Basal metabolism is 1,562 kilocalories. These are... I reached my goals apparently, but I have also no clue what it is about. Basal metabolism refers to the lowest energy required to maintain basic life activities. Interesting. And I thought sleeping is a basic life activity, breathing, or basal metabolism rate is determined by how much energy is consumed by muscles mass. People with higher basal metabolic rate don't gain weight easily. So I reached my goal, so this means I don't gain weight easily. But I gained weight because of COVID-19 and lockdown and not going outside so much and having too much good food. Bone mass, also interesting. I don't know how it measures, but here you can see I'm in the middle of normal apparently. Bone mass refers to amount of calcium, phosphorus and other matters contained in the bone. Women with less bone mass caused by weight loss or amenorrhea, I don't know what it is, should pay more attention. Especially try to keep balanced intake of calcium and do 15 minutes sunbathing and 20 minutes exercise every day. 20 minutes exercise is what I do every day. And sunbathing is a bit, we have autumn here, going to winter. I don't think, it is probably winter here in Auckland, New Zealand, so it's a bit hard to do. Anyway, calcium, okay. Body age, also interesting. So with all this data that it collected above here, it is calculating a body age, which is interesting because it usually is not reflecting your physical or your actual age. So your body age is younger than your actual age, indicating that the functions of your body systems are normal. Keep a healthy lifestyle, do exercise and maintain a reasonable as well as balanced diet. Clearly I'm older than 29, so yeah. The ideal weight, again, it is telling me is like 70, and I'm a bit over, so I should 4-5 kilograms less. And then there's something called balanced. If you click on this, it will tell you the body type. So you can see you have various different body types in here, and I have the balanced one, which is right in the middle basically. And you can see the body fat ratio and the muscle ratio. So it is like an X and Y axis. So balanced muscular is where I want to go to, probably. I don't know. At least I'm not overweight or obese. And balanced skinny, I also don't want to be. So balance is okay, but just a few kilograms less cannot be harmful for me. So recent weight changes, again it's showing me, and recent body fat changes. So as I told you, it is a very interesting app if you want to play around with it, and if you really are having a problem with being overweight, then it can help you with simple tips how to fight this, like exercising. But of course it depends how old you are and how your medical condition is. Like if you have some diseases or something like this, chronic diseases, and you should of course consult your doctors when it comes to about training and so on. But it's an interesting app that can give you a little also sometimes, like if you are overweight and you're fighting overweighting and you're training, it can be a motivator as well to see things going down and up in certain areas. So it's an interesting application, I would say. And for tracking, of course, also very interesting to track like over a year, or just like I did, like getting married, and then see if the rumors are true that if after you're getting married, you're gaining weight. Apparently this has some truth to it. Naja, that's it for this application, and that's it for my little overview and review of the Xiaomi, what is it called? Something Scale 2. So if you have some suggestions what you can do with the scale, funny things maybe that you can do with the scale. One thing that I forgot about. Of course, I was measuring myself here, but you have of course the option to just add another family member if you want to, and take a look at this. And it also is possible for the scale to automatically detect if someone else steps on it and has a completely different weight, to automatically create a new user for you, which is, I think, also pretty interesting to track this if you'd like to do so. The app itself has some other things like walking and running and cycling, all those functions that you need a smartwatch for, or a fitness band. And there's some view more things where it can give you like scores as well, and workouts if you want to work out and stuff. But I was only concentrating on the scale itself. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.